So I have a SUP dry bag and I keep my pump in it. The set includes a hose and adapters for different SUPs. And you can inflate mattresses in general, all kinds of junk. You can inflate anything. Here are all the adapters included. And here is the pump itself. It has an inlet and outlet. You can inflate or you can deflate the SUP. And that's it. Here I used to pump manually too until, thank God, my manual pump broke, and then I ordered a battery-powered pump like this. It's 2-stage. I want to get home later, take it apart and see how it's built, how it switches these operating modes. Here I put on the hose and take this adapter for my SUP. There are also ones for others, because I tried it on other SUPs. I use this other one there too. And this is for the mattresses. We click it in, it clicked, and here we need to press the power button twice, like this. Setting it. Here we set it. Here we set it. Pressure plus or minus. I need 15 bar. I have from 12 to 15. Well, the pressure can be set to 12, and we press start. It started pumping. I want to time it. I want to time how long it takes to pump up the SUP. The first stage has turned on. By the way, it attaches on this side. It sucks from here, blows from here, there it goes. This is the charge indicator, 4 minutes. Now the second mode has turned on. When already pump up the pressure. In 4 minutes, the first stage pumped up to this state, the pressure is 0.9 bar. This takes 4 minutes, it turns itself off from there, and it pumped up to 12. It takes 9 minutes to reach 12 atmospheres, and let's time it up to 15 as well. And another 3 minutes to pump up to 15, and in total about 12, well, let's say 13 to 14 minutes to reach 15 atmospheres. Now you can go swimming. Here it is, 14 to 15 minutes, and then we will deflate it using it, because it will pump out the air, and the SUP becomes thin so that it's convenient to fold. And now we turn it on to pump out. I switched it to the other side. It blows out from here, and the SUP deflates. There are preset modes. They switch to a similar mode for connecting to yours. SUP and turns off with this button. 12 is 15 atmospheres. This is for SUPs. 12 can also be used for SUPs and tents. A tent is drawn here, and this mode can be used. For mattresses, it pumps up to 3 atmospheres, pumps only on the first stage. I tried, it pumps an Intex mattress and turns off. The pressure is about 0.25 to 0.3 bar, meaning it works automatically. And manual mode, you just set the pressure using plus minus. When connecting the charger, our indicator shows that charging is in progress, and also how charged it is. Right now it is fully charged. So 4 LEDs are lit. If the battery is discharged, the lights run in turn. One charge is enough for inflation. I tried 2 SUPs. It inflated 2 SUPs and 2 SUPs then deflated, pumped the air back out. Well, if you just inflate, then I think about 2.5 will inflate. Let's take it apart, see how the mechanism inside is arranged. I want to check. For example, can we add more batteries here? Because if you go away for a few days, for example, and pump up mattresses for the tent and just SP boards, you might need more charge than just for 2. I wonder if there is free space there, or if you can just replace them with higher capacity batteries. We disconnect the two halves. Let's see what's here. How they are removed. This part comes off with the strap, then you can take out this part, I think. So here our screw didn't unscrew all the way, and let's look, this is what it looks like inside. Look, here is the battery. It is inserted right here into the slot here.
И смотрим. Вот так выглядит внутри. Смотрите. Вот аккумулятор. Он вставлен вот сюда в паз.
For it and secured with tape on both sides. Here we have three 18650 cells, 3000 milliamps each, 28 watts, 3 cans. If we later, when they wear out, install high current 3000, LG ones, then I think it will work a little better. Here are 3 cans. This is 12.6 volts. And we connect here through the BMS connector. There is a built-in one, it's located right on top. Here is a thickening, will not open. I think it's a regular 3S BMS, a green one like that, because there are just 2 wires going here. There is an air tube here, it measures pressure. There are 2 pressure sensors here, and the tube goes, it is connected right here. Then the power goes. This turbine, I'll show everything. Here is the impeller. With the help of this turbine, the first stage works and pumps air. It blows out from here through this channel. There's a blowout. Then, when the first stage is pumped up, it can no longer pump stronger. They switch to the second. The second stage, this is already a compressor. Here is the motor. It pumps using a reducer, and here is a piston pump like this made of plastic, and just from here the pressure is measured, the power goes. The design is quite simple. I also see that this hole, it's not connected anywhere. It just goes to connection with the body cavity, and the air from the street is taken in. It enters first into the cavity in the body of this pump, is drawn in here, and then through this pipe it already goes to the hose, goes into the SAP. Also an impeller stands, cools the motor. This warm air is captured by the piston and pumped out of the casing. In this very way the motor is cooled. The battery also heats up during operation, and when you pump out, but now it does not exceed 4 minutes to the heater. Then what happens? Here we are denser, and we also knocked out the water here. We frightened. You are here, carried out, overturned. The tower is spoken of. Powerful. This is described in the form of paths like thousands of years from completion to overturn and as a bundle of garbage. Finally, another damn it, the capsule cycle, which singled me out, not bad at all. You pump out air from the SAP, then it goes right here, first into the casing, and then it's blown out from here. Therefore, I see that the casing is not hermetic. There are no seals here, so the pumping efficiency will be lower. If the casing were hermetic, then all the air entering here would go through the pump past. And since the case is not sealed, it will therefore pump both from the SAP and it will also take from the gaps in the case as well. And I see that space for an additional battery can, in principle, be squeezed in. Here we have right here a free row. There is a support here. I think there are models into which they insert. If these wires are better laid out, then right here, and 3 more will fit. This is how we measure it. It seems to me, just space for 6 batteries 100 is provided here by the manufacturer. 1 Therefore, it will be possible to add 1 or 2, or buy an extra one in parallel 103 to this, connect it, or do it yourself. 104, a 2P build 105, assemble it. 6. So if this battery dies, I will later 107 add to it and make a more powerful one. Though it's unknown what will die sooner, because right here, 110, the casing is plastic. 111, I don't know how durable it is. 112. Basically, that's it. I will leave a link to this model 114 in the description. Whoever liked it, 115, you can order.